عداوة حقيقية من أديسانيا تجاه دريكس دوبلاسي. فالجميع قد رأى ما حدث في يو اف سي 290، فكأن أديسانيا كان على وشك أن ينفجر من الغضب.
Let's go, nigga. What's up, bitch? Let's go, nigga. Yeah, nigga. What's up, nigga?
Get this shit up.
The fuck you gonna do, nigga? Yeah, my African brother. Yeah, my African brother. What's up, nigga?
I'm African, but I ain't no brother of yours, son.
You my nigga. Let's go. You my nigga for real. I'll show you.
So what are you saying to everybody in New Zealand? What are you saying?
Joe, I'll tell you one thing. Yo, I don't need a DNA test. I don't need a 36 and me to know where I'm from. You don't even, if I do a 26 and me, they'll say I'm from Nigeria. Do a 26 and me DNA test. It'll tell you where you're from. I will show you where you're from.
Drekus, this is obviously a massive opportunity for you. But away from all the trash talk, give me your thoughts on this fight.
And absolutely, this man.
That's what it is. It's an easy fight. It's easy money. I manifested this. I said I was gonna have this moment, and I know I'm gonna have this moment. Look at me. Hey, stare off. Just saying. Look at me. Come here. Come here. Just feel me. Feel me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a world title fight.
لذا لنعد من البداية للمقابلة التي أغضب فيها دريكس دوبلاسي أديسانيا.
Obviously this time last year, 3 African champions, that has obviously changed. Is it a little does it bum you out? There's not as much gold potentially going back the next time they go, or do you see this as an opportunity? Now you do get to be the guy if and when they show up to Africa.
Well, I mean, did those belts ever go to Africa? As far as I know, it came to America and New Zealand. I'm going to take a belt to Africa. I'm the African fighter in the UFC. Myself and Cameron, we breathe the African air. We wake up in Africa every day. We train in Africa. We're African born. We're African raised. We still reside in Africa. We train out of Africa. That's an African champion, and that's who I'll be.
حيث قال دريكس دوبلاسي كالآتي: هل حقا قد ذهب أي حزام لإفريقيا؟ على حد علمي أن الأحزمة قد ذهبت لأمريكا ونيوزيلندا، حيث يقصد كامارو عثمان ونجانو حيث أنهم أفارقة الأصل ولكنهم يعيشون الآن في أمريكا، ويقصد أديسانيا حيث أنه إفريقي الأصل ولكنه يعيش في نيوزيلندا. ليكمل دوبلاسي كلامه ويقول: أنا من سيأخذ الحزام لإفريقيا، أنا المقاتل الإفريقي في اليو اف سي، أنا وكاميرون نحن من نتنفس الهواء الإفريقي، نستيقظ في إفريقيا كل يوم ونتدرب في إفريقيا، ولدنا في إفريقيا وكبرنا في إفريقيا وما زلنا نقيم في إفريقيا وما زلنا نتدرب في إفريقيا، وهذا ما يعنيه أن تكون بطل إفريقي، وهذا هو الذي سأكونه. ليرد كامارو عثمان أولا على هذا الكلام.
You saw this, and this question is very pertinent because you're the first African UFC champion. Did you see Drekus? Did you hear Drekus his comments about being the African fighter in the UFC?
Oh, I actually saw that. I think it was this week or last week. One of my former teammates sent it to me. They're trying to be messy, of course. I saw it, and the thing about me is just I try not to be quick to jump on someone and really kill them for those things. I'm not part of this cancel culture, but though I understand what he's trying to say. But the one thing that I think he's failing to realize is, just because I go to China and my parents are in China and I'm raised in China, that doesn't make me more Chinese than the people from China. That doesn't make me more Chinese. And so just because you went over to South Africa and you're raised there, that doesn't make you African. So, I would say to him, it's just, try to be a little bit more careful with what you say and how you say it, because that's the thing nowadays is these younger guys and this newer guys that get up here and they just talk. They just because they want to appeal to the fans, appeal to the people. But try to be more mindful, because 20 years from now, that's not going to age well.
And I know you said you like to take stock of things and you don't jump on them straight away, but what was your initial reaction after hearing that? Because it was quite jarring.
It was funny because I've actually trained with the guy. So it's like, bruh, how I get down. If it's one of those type of situations, how I get down. But, it was it's nothing like that. It's after, that first immediate, like, hey, are you serious? Because it sounded personal. Well, because he took direct shots. He mentioned, myself and Israel Adesanya, I believe. And it was like, bro, I actually kind of know you. And so, I think it was just, heat of the moment. He got up there, he's excited, he just got a big win, and he was just running off. But at the end of the day, the wiser side of me is like, okay, I understand what he was trying to say, but bro, that doesn't make you more African.
ثم بعدها يرد أديسانيا رد شديد اللهجة حتى أنه حلف وقال والله
You're an African champion again.
Look, the three kings still exist. Maru Usman, Francis Ngannou, they're still champions. They're always going to be champions no matter what. Look, I don't want to give this clout. I want to whoop his ass so bad. I want to whoop his ass so bad. I want to do it in South Africa or Nigeria. And but he's got to do work. He's got to do something. Show me something so I can whoop that ass and I can show you history. I'll remind you, because you got to choose your words wisely when you speak on people that have come before you, people that paved the way for you. You got to pick your words wisely. You want to try and be a big boy. You want to bamba. You want to G with the big boys. You got to choose your words wisely. But I don't want to give him no clout. But if he does work, and I pray to God he keeps winning, I will gladly drag his carcass across South Africa. Wallahi. Wallahi.
وبعدها يأتي أديسانيا في مقابلة مع أخوه ويرد رد قاسي للغاية.
I'll tell you one thing. Okay, you know what? What I actually really don't like, I'm going to take him to school in the octagon and on history. Because what he's doing is creating divide. You can't, knowing your history, I've never questioned him as an African. Because, yeah, you were born in Africa, South Africa. Of course, you're an African. I've never questioned that. But who the fuck is this cracker to tell me who the fuck I am, who the fuck Kamaru is, who the fuck Ngannou is? I'm like, are you dumb? As a product of colonization, you're trying to tell me who the fuck I am. You can take the boy out of Africa, but you can never take the Africa out of the boy. I never ever did that to him. I never discredited him as an African. Okay, there you are, cool. You want to make a fight, cool. But the fact that as a fucking cracker to tell me who the fuck I am, that pissed me off. And that's why he's my next fight. Because I don't want to fight anyone else. This one pisses me off. I like this fight. Even Joe at one point, you replayed the clip. This was got an angry look on his face.
Izzy has an angry look in his face.
He does.
I can use my anger. Never use your anger in an emotional way. You can use your anger like I use in a Brunson fight, like I use in a Costa fight. You can use your anger to fuel you and be deadly. And I try to do it in South Africa, but apparently it might not work. But again, I want to do it in South Africa or somewhere in Africa. But he thinks they're going to have his back. It's only the product of him that's going to have his back. But he doesn't understand, who I am. And like I said, he's creating division. I don't like that because he didn't have to do that. Yeah. He didn't have to do that.
It's already getting dark.
No, don't worry. No. Trust me. You don't understand. I'm here now. I'm going to fuck this guy up. David, I'm going to torture this guy.
Oh, yeah, I know.
No. I'm going to torture this guy. You have not.
No, trust me, I understand.
I'm stopping. You don't have to create division. This is not the time for division. He could have definitely got the fight without talking all that shit. But now you be careful what you wish for. You got what you want. So yeah, he's next. And I'm going to fucking beat him till it's black.